The thing that never changes is passion and for tennis and wanting to improve and everything else. And I start thinking back on like our facilities back then we shoveled tennis courts when we played tennis. I remember one time on December 14th, and we were shoveling the courts, and we bring the tennis balls into our cars and warm them up underneath the heater. We'd improvise as far as where we could play indoors. We played at what's the Museum of Art right now. It used to be called the Women's Gym. We strung a net across there. We strung a net in Hislop. We strung a net across the old Ralph Ingolstadt Arena.
Tom was coaching UND when they were using wooden rackets. And so, that tells you the longevity of his coaching career, and also how much the game has changed during his time as head coach. The way tennis was played back with the wooden rackets compared to the game today, it's completely different. And I think one of the credits to Tom is that the game never passed him up.
Coaching tennis back then was kind of a labor of love for me because I think my salary was $2,000, and it wasn't like, it wasn't like, oh my God, Tom's losing, they're losing tennis at UND. He's going to have to leave town and get a job somewhere. My job was coaching tennis at the old Grand Forks Tennis Center, and I did this as a side light because I enjoyed it and I liked being around the players, and I just liked, as I got older, I wanted to still, have my finger on or on my pulse on something that had a competitive nature, because I wasn't playing tournaments and I was getting older.
Tom is, I think he's, if anything, he's overly dedicated. He has been overly dedicated to his team and stuff like that. And I don't know many other coaches, but almost talks incessantly about how if our team only had this guy or that guy, we're going to be so much better, or this and that. So, it's on his mind constantly.
I just always remember he would always have the most calm presence. If you were in an intense match and he was on your court, you didn't feel all the pressure. He would always know what to say. Tennis is a very mental game, so for someone just to be able to say the simplest thing and correct a mistake you may be making throughout that match is a game changer.
It's a great honor, honestly. He's done so many great things for the program, for UND, for Grand Forks, for North Dakota. Him and his brother are legends of the sport, legends of North Dakota, and I'm just great honor to be, one of his players.
This is my first year working with him, but I'm really grateful that I even got the opportunity to work with him. And yeah, I hope I'll be able to keep seeing him at the club, and he'll sometimes come watch us play.
I think his talents there are not only teaching them strokes and which grips to use and strategy. It was also, he made it fun for them. These guys wanted to go out and play more, and they played all the time, and they enjoyed it. And I think he was a big reason, him and his brother were and are big reasons why so many players want to keep playing. He was able to coach in all these different eras, in all these different conferences, in different divisions, from the NCC days. He was there for the transition to D1. He was there when they went into the Big Sky and then into the Summit. And there's been so many changes, and he's been there through it all.
Well, I think he's done a great job with it, and I think he did all he could do. It's not an easy job to move into the Division I era, to make that leap. And he did all he could do, and I'm proud of him for that.
I owe so much to him, and I'll always, feel that he's one of the greater people that I've ever, been able to work with and get to know. As someone like myself, he's exactly like what I aspire to be, which is somebody who just dedicates their life to tennis and teaching, and is such a great ambassador and so generous with their time and focuses on all the right things. So he's a special coach and person, and I've really enjoyed my time with him.
I think I've run a clean, program, and I've run a clean ship, and I've provided the players with as much as I can, and I think so I have no regrets. I'm looking forward to still being around the tennis program, and I'll still be teaching tennis out here. So what the heck? I mean, I look at it as a win-win for me. I mean, I don't regret anything, and I think I look forward to not having to be anywhere. I don't have to. I hate that word "gotta be," and I don't gotta be anywhere now. And so it's something that I'll do what I want to do.